Namaste, my dear children. I know, exam time is coming and there's a little bit of tension in the air, isn't there? But don't you worry. What if I told you we can make learning this chapter feel like a game? A fun game that we are going to win together. Today, we're going to conquer the castle of polynomials, level by level. Let's start!
Seeing all those X's and Y's and those little numbers on top, yeah, it can look a bit scary. But trust me, it's all super simple. By the end of our little session today, you'll see it's all just a simple puzzle. We're going to treat this like a video game, okay? With clear levels. Are you ready for level 1? Let's go!
Welcome to level 1. So, in this first, easy level, our mission is just to meet the main players of our game. We need to figure out what exactly are these things called polynomials. Let's find out.
So, what is a polynomial? It's really just a simple expression made of variables, like x and y, coefficients, the numbers in front of them, and exponents, the little powers on top. But there is one golden rule you absolutely positively must remember. The power of the variable, the exponent, it has to be a whole number. Only whole numbers allowed. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. No negatives, no fractions, okay?
Okay, let's test this rule out. Look at the yes column on the left. See that 4x squared minus 3x plus 7? The powers of x are 2 and 1. Both are beautiful whole numbers. So yes, it's a polynomial. But now look at the no column. X plus 1 over x. Remember, 1 over x is actually x to the power of minus 1. Is minus 1 a whole number? No way. So it's not a polynomial. Same for the square root of t. That's t to the power of 1 by 2, which is a fraction. So that's out too. Simple, right?
There you go. Level 1, cleared. So easy. You now know how to spot a polynomial in the wild. Now for level 2. In this level, we're going to learn how to give them names, We'll identify our characters based on a couple of things. First, we can name them just by counting how many terms they have. Think of it like a first name. If it has just one term, like 5x cubed, we call it a monomial. Mono means one. Simple. If it has two terms, like x squared minus x, it's a binomial. Bi means two, like a bicycle. And with three terms, like x plus x squared plus pi, it's a trinomial. See? Mono, bi, tri. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Now for its power level. In maths, we call this the degree. And finding it is so simple, you just look at the entire expression and find the highest power of the variable. That's it. That's the degree. The biggest power is the boss.
So, let's put this into practice. If the highest power is 1, like in 4x plus 5, it's a linear polynomial. If the highest power is 2, like in 2x squared plus 5, we call it quadratic. And if the highest power is a big 3, like in 6x cubed minus x, we call it a cubic polynomial. So the main job is just to find the highest power, and that's it.
Fantastic. Level 2 is done. Now for level 3, things get a little mysterious. We're going on a detective mission. Our mission is to find a secret value. We call it the zero of the polynomial. This is a special number that makes the entire polynomial just poof, vanish, disappear into zero. Sounds exciting, no?
So, what exactly is this zero? Well, it's that one magic number. If you put it in place of x, the whole polynomial becomes equal to 0. So if we have a polynomial called p of x, we're looking for a number, let's call it c, where p of c equals 0. Let's try to find one of these magic numbers. Okay, let's grab a question right from your textbook. This is example 4. The mission is to find the zero of the polynomial p of x equals 2x plus 1. So, what are we looking for? We need to find that special value of x that will make 2x plus 1 equal to 0. And the method is always the same, super easy. Step 1, just take the polynomial and set it equal to 0. So, 2x plus 1 equals 0. Step 2, now just solve for x. Move the plus 1 to the other side, it becomes minus 1. And finally, step 3, divide by 2 to get x all by itself. And there we have it. X equals negative 1/2 is the zero we were looking for. See? So simple. Level 3 complete. You're doing so well. Now for level 4. This one is my favorite. This is a magic trick. It's a super shortcut called the factor theorem. If you master this trick, you will save so much time in your exam. So listen very carefully. So here's the magic. The factor theorem says that if you find a number, let's call it a, and when you put a into the polynomial it becomes 0, then you automatically know one of its factors, and the factor is x minus a. Just notice the sign change there. If p of a is 0, the factor is x minus a. That connection is the whole trick.
All right, let's use our new magic trick. This is a very, very popular exam question, taken straight from example 7 in your book. They are telling us that x minus 1 is a factor of this big, long polynomial, and our job is to find the value of that mystery letter k.
This is so easy with our theorem. They told us x minus 1 is a factor, so what does our magic rule say? It means that p of 1 must be equal to 0. So all we have to do is put 1 in place of x everywhere in that big expression and set the whole thing to 0. Then we just solve it. 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus k is 0. That means 3 plus k is 0, so k has to be minus 3. And that's it. Magic, right?
Brilliant, just brilliant. You have reached the final level, the boss level. Give yourself a little pat on the back. This is where we put all our skills together to solve the final puzzle of factorization. And I will also give you some secret cheat codes called algebraic identities.
Okay, this is a very important technique, splitting the middle term. Let's look at 6x squared plus 17x plus 5. Here's the puzzle. We need to find two numbers. These numbers have to add up to the middle number, 17, and they must multiply to give the same as the first and last numbers multiplied together. So 6 times 5, which is 30. So what two numbers add to 17 and multiply to 30? Think, yes, it's 2 and 15. So we rewrite 17x as 2x plus 15x. Now we just group the first two terms and the last two terms. Pull out what's common, and look, we get our final answer, 3x plus 1, 2x plus 5.
And now for your final superpower unlock, algebraic identities. Honestly, just think of these as cheat codes for your exam. If you remember them, you can solve some really big-looking problems in just a few seconds. Here are the most important ones from this chapter. You have seen these before, I am sure. X plus y squared, x minus y squared, the very famous x squared minus y squared, which is x plus y times x minus y, and the cubic one. My advice? Make a small chart, write these down, and stick it on the wall where you study. Knowing these by heart will make you so much faster.
And that's it. Game over. And you, my dear child, you win. You have successfully cleared every single level. You now have a perfect plan for your exam. You see? Polynomials are not so scary at all, are they?
Just look at all the amazing skills you have mastered today. You can identify any polynomial, you can classify it, you can find its zero, you can use the magic factor theorem shortcut, and you can factorize. You have the complete toolkit for this chapter. You are a polynomials champion.
You have all the knowledge you need now. You've got this. I have complete faith in each and every one of you. Now just go, practice a few more sums from your textbook using what we learned, and I am absolutely sure you will get full marks in this chapter. All the very best.